Shane, there's a very small event at the T-Mobile Arena on Saturday. Floyd, Mayweather and Conor McGregor. Is that fight, bringing two sports together, MMA and boxing, is that good for the sport of boxing?
I believe it. Hello, how you doing? I believe it is bringing you know, the fights together as far as the fans of UFC coming over to boxing. You know, I would say that the way from either side. You know, I believe that Floyd's going to win very convincingly, and I believe that because he's going to win so convincingly because he's a boxer and McGregor's not. Now, if it was the other way around, maybe I would say McGregor's going to be the winner and Floyd's going to have the uphill battle. But I believe there's no way that I can perceive that Conor can come in there and beat Floyd even at 40 years old. It's kind of like Lomachenko when he first came out of the Olympics. He got 2 gold medals as a boxer and then went for a top 10 fighter professionally. Was successful, but he did very well. But there again, he's been boxing all his life. So that's the difference.
Do you give Conor even a puncher's chance against Floyd?
No, because they punch totally different from a boxer. Boxer knows how to punch a little bit better, and that's why you have a lot of UFC guys or kickboxers or whatever go into boxing to learn how to strike, to learn how to throw the punch correctly. Because a lot of them don't know how to throw the punch correctly. That's the difference. They can knock people out in their sport because they're in their sport, they're not used to taking those type of punches. But in the boxing sport, we're all used to taking the hard, heavy shots and the correct shots.
But
so it's different.
The fact that Conor's going to be so unorthodox, you know, as a boxer, as boxers get trained to throw punches in certain ways, he's coming from a sport that don't throw those punches in that particular way. Is that going to cause any confusion for Floyd, or do you think Floyd's going to just suss him out? And
I think Floyd's going to suss him out because he fought a guy named Marcos Maidana that throws punches worse than the UFC fighters throw.
Yeah.
And if he's able to get away from those type of punches, and Maidana hits hard.
Yeah.
Very hard for a fighter, not for him, for a fighter.
Yeah.
He is very hard, and he throws very unorthodox. Yeah. So if he can get away from those punches, he's definitely going to get away from those punches.
This funny thing, they recently announced, and Floyd put it out there himself, that I'll fight you in 8-ounce gloves and not 10-ounce, and it was agreed by the Nevada Commission that they can fight in 8-ounce gloves.
That was to Floyd's advantage.
Is that with Floyd's advantage? Why is that?
Because the gloves really doesn't make a difference. Because if you go back in history, the whole reason why they have gloves is to protect the hands so the fighter can keep punching you harder. That's the whole reason for the gloves. Not to protect the fighter or to say if before they had gloves, they had hand wraps or they had bare knuckles and they would punch with their knuckles. That didn't make the guy knock him off fast. That just hurt the other guy's hands so he could punch him or he just slapped the guy. And then they started putting hand wraps on and they still hurt. So they came up with gloves so they can keep punching the guy. So it wasn't meant to protect the other guy. It's just meant for you to be able to hit the other guy harder and longer.
Shane, you said that Floyd's going to win, but just for finally, the final prediction, would you be disappointed if Floyd doesn't stop him?
Yeah, I'll feel a certain kind of way if Floyd did stop Conor. I think that he's going to stop him about the 56th round. I think that he's going to let this charade go on for a couple of rounds, maybe 2 or 3 rounds. He's going to let Conor wear stuff out, trying to hit Floyd, try to hit him, and then after he tries to hit him, I think Floyd's going to knock him out. Because I don't think Conor is used to the type of punches that a real fighter has, a real fighter does. Floyd's going to feel like a heavyweight hitting him because he knows how to throw punches correctly. It's not going to feel like a UFC guy that he's been hit before. It's going to feel different. And he's going to know it. You're going to see it in Conor's face when Floyd hits him to a jab to the body or throws a jab. He goes boom. He goes like, this is different. This is not what I expected. You know, you're going to see it in his face. You're going to see his face turn right when Floyd hits him with a solid shot.